Are you feeling burnt out and it's only just the new year? Well, you're not alone. There's so much pressure during the new year to do more, to do it better, to do it bigger. And while it's good to have these goals and reflect and set new intentions, there's some things that we need to be aware of and recognize so that we don't get carried away by the social pressure. We live in a capitalistic society that idolizes hustle culture and performance and productivity. Our cultures really have this tendency to equate hyperproductivity with someone's worth. And rest or slowing down or taking a break is seen as the ultimate sin. This pressure to produce and perform is amplified over social media, where we're comparing our own journey to someone else's when they may be doing things from their own sense of internalized capitalism. Another thing that we want to be aware of is how much we're conflating achievement with fulfillment. Here's how I differentiate the two. Achievement is something that is more external, extrinsic. It's measurable. You can see it. You get those external rewards and validation, right? Where fulfillment is something that is less seen. It's more intrinsic. It's more of a subjective measure, and it's harder to measure. Fulfillment comes from a place of alignment with yourself, who you are, your desires, your dreams, and having those become reality. What we've done is we really confused those two. We think that when we achieve, we're going to feel fulfilled. However, it's quite the opposite. When we feel fulfilled and aligned with ourselves, we then have the courage and energy and capacity to then do those things that we want to do, which by proxy would be achievements. But we're doing it backwards. We're trying to achieve and strive for those things, hoping to fill this internal void. So, how do we not get trapped into this conflation of achievement and fulfillment? Well, first, you have to ask yourself this. In the grand scheme of things, what is most important to me? What really matters? If I were stripped of all the things that I achieved, would I be happy? What's left, or what would I want left? So you want to check your if and then statements. What do you say to yourself? Do you tell yourself, if I get this new job, if I get this dream house, if I find love and a partner, then I will be happy? Those if then statements really cause us to believe this arrival fallacy, which is this phenomenon that we believe that if we achieve a certain thing, we'll obtain joy or happiness, that we would have made it. But what it really does is once we achieve those things, we're left feeling empty. Third, you want to know your motivations of why you're doing the things you do. Are you doing this because other people say you should, or because you see other people doing it? Are you doing this for external validation, of belonging, of receiving love? Or are you doing this from a felt sense that this is what you're meant to do, that this is what you want to do, that this is a desire that is burning within you? Know your motivations, because more often than not, when you do things just for that external praise, validation, clout, whatever you want to call it, it's going to lead to emptiness. This is why you see these high achievers, having so much success, fame, money, power, whatever, but feel so empty and depressed. The arrival fallacy, this belief that we'll obtain happiness to get there, actually leads us into depression and burnout. And lastly, it takes courage. Be courageous. Because so often than not, what fulfills us individually is not going to be something we see other people do. This is what makes you you. What sets you apart is why you are here. It's the reason you are put on this earth. This is the reason why you are you. So go with it. If there is something that you've been wanting to do that you're afraid to touch because you haven't seen other people do it, try it out. Go for it. Take those steps and just see whatever happens. you're making your way towards fulfillment. And that's the best gift you can give to yourself this year. Hey, if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. I would also love to hear from you in the comments below. I'm going to be making more videos about Asian culture and mental health, family dynamics, my experience as an Asian American therapist, my own journey of healing, and other topics that I'm passionate about, such as people pleasing, perfectionism, imposter syndrome. And if you have any questions, please ask, because you never know, you might be the inspiration behind my next video.